fake pearl for that price.
It's
Um,
something I have to say all the time, Terry.
right.
And the most asked question that I get, by the way, when people I'm introduced and people say, "Oh yeah, I've seen you on are those really real?" We get that a lot, and I think it's because we're able to bring such volume to QVC. Our prices we can buy so inexpensively.
Right.
QVC is really good with margin of markup to pass things through to their customers, and so you see these one after another where you would think it would be so much more expensive, but this is not plastic, this is not resin.
No.
These are grown pearls. The size that you're looking at right now need to be grown for years. This is not
Wow.
something where they go in the water and 6 months later they pop out and we can start making jewelry. A pearl, even the size that you're looking at, and this is not a huge pearl, that pearl has got to be in the water for 3 years, 4 years before
Wow.
we can take it out, okay, and begin to sort them and hopefully find quality like this to make a bracelet
Right. And
that's this
again,
cool.
you take the top 5% maybe, and that's it
On a good
on a good day.
on a good day,
Right.
yeah.
All right. So
Usually not.
I do have some countdowns for you already on this one. This was new in October. It is just on a sale, clearance sale price today. We've taken $28. Now this one is the white, and that one will be, they're all going to be set in sterling silver. But then this one has 18 karat yellow gold layered over the sterling silver. We have 100 remaining here. Then in the gray that will be set in the sterling silver, and that one's rhodium plated, so you really get that bright white look. Fewer than 100 and very popular. The pink, the blush, excuse me, we have 40 remaining, and that one has the gold, yellow gold. And then in the indigo, 4 dozen remain in the indigo. What a fun way to do color. Now, how do you get the color in the pearls? Are they dyed?
Yeah, these are infused, except for the gray. The gray actually goes through a process, excuse me, very similar to blue topaz. It's an irradiation. It's totally harmless to humans. It goes through a special irradiation process. It takes a few weeks, and then we're able to literally get this color permanent. Okay, that will never fade, never goes anywhere. And that's the most popular colored one. The others are permanently infused. It goes literally outside of the skin into the pearl. Of course, the white pearls, okay, they have to come out of the mollusk white. The only
Right.
thing that happens with white pearls is they all white pearls, South Sea necklaces for hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay, or freshwater pearls for $50. They all go through a bleaching process to stabilize the color, and
Huh.
but that's the only process. All of these are considered, industry practice and very,
Right.
very, very common.
Beautiful. And then look how easy this is to gift. So right there, you have a little bead and it has silicone in it. So you can pull it on your own. You hold it like this, and then you can pull those or just kind of push it up like that on your own. The great thing is you don't need to know what size wrist anyone has. And even if you do get your correct size sometimes, it depends on what you're wearing. Maybe you don't want it to be rolling around on your wrist. Maybe you're wearing a long sleeve and you want it to come all the way down and stay there. Maybe you want it to sit right next to a timepiece, or just, I mean, whether you are gifting it or gifting yourself, I love this adjustable bead because it depends on the day too, not just about who you're gifting it to, about how it's going to fit.
And these friendship bracelets are immensely popular. The pearl, I want to talk just for a second, if we have a minute, to talk about the pearl on this particular item. This is one we have to clearance because we just can't, it's our most popular pearl. They're ring pearls. I think we saw one other in another item. We are literally sold out. Our customers love these because they're extremely organic and artistic. They get carved in the mollusk, but most of them come out very dull and very low quality. So again, only about 2 to 3% could come out of a harvest for us that'll have the kind of luster and kick that we need to put in Honora. But they're very organic, and it takes a pearl that used to be stodgy for your grandmother and makes it hip for a 14-year-old girl, okay, or a 34-year-old girl, or a 64-year-old girl. It doesn't matter. It's really an amazing thing. They get carved as they turn in the mollusk. Every pearl okay, is different, literally like a snowflake. And then our factory will match them for the kinds of shapes and the kinds of rings and how many rings they have. So when you talk about our factory and how they match them, it's really incredible the
Yeah.
job that they do to put these bracelets together.
I love them stacked like that too. Isn't that pretty? All right, I do have an update for you. These were just brand new in October, just marked down today by $28. If you want the white with the yellow, we have 6 dozen. If you want the silver and gray, 7 dozen. Indigo and silver, 40. And then the pink, the blush, final 2 dozen remain. Your item number J429370. Another great, maybe first pearl piece for a young gal in your life, or not so young gal in your life. Maybe, I mean, it took me until I was about 35 to have my first pearl necklace.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did it come as a gift or something you bought for yourself? I'm just curious.
Well, I was given to me actually by, I wore it in a photo shoot when I used to be on As the World Turns, and the magazine gave it to me.
Oh,
It's
wow.
long.
Okay,
I
you
mean,
did
it
good.
is like probably, if you just wear it once, it probably goes down to your knees. So you just wrap it around and around and around. It's so pretty. It
That could
actually
have been-
reminds me
Could have
of,
been Honora.
yeah, it could have been Honora. It might have been. It reminds me of the one that we presented yesterday, actually.
Yeah, this is pretty. I like that rose, the rose that you're looking at right now with the yellow metal. Just really, really, really sweet. The colors are so nice. I love when we do these, and you just find somebody to give these to, and they will go crazy for them and grab one
And
or
then
two
look
for
at the
yourself.
pretty beads in between, too, the silver beads or the
All